The story of the Prophet Zulkifl. Zulkifl Dhu al-Kufl is a character mentioned in the Quran among other prophets. He is often identified with the Old Testament prophet Ezekiel. The prophet received this name because he took upon himself the responsibility to deliver his people from want, vouching that he would be a just judge among them. Zulkifl lived a long life and died having completely fulfilled all that he vouched for. It is said that one of the prophets of the children of Israel received a revelation from Allah that said that since his days were numbered, he should choose a successor who would spend every night in worship and fast continuously during the day. The third condition was that he should not be angry with the people. Then the prophet gathered all the people together and asked if there was one among them who could fulfill these three conditions. All were silent, and then one young man came out and said that he could. But that day the young man was rejected. The next day they repeated the same question. And this time everyone was silent, and again the same young man came forward with the same answer. Then the prophet chose the young man to succeed him, and he ruled over the people. In Arise it is said that the prophet who appointed the young man as successor was Eliasa, the prophet mentioned in the Quran, 38:48. There is also a legend in As-Sawi, the name of one of the tafsirs, interpretations of the Quran, that this young man was Bashir, the son of Ayub. About the prophet Zulkifl. The young man, Bashir, used to obey the terms set before him. He spent nights in vigil and fasted during the day. Without anger ruled over people and judged them. Shaitan, who hates those who are absorbed in serving the Almighty, seeks to draw them to his side. Out of jealousy he tries to tempt even the prophets. Iblis tested this prophet 3 times to see if he could keep his commitment not to be angry. He slept during the day only at lunchtime, for only then did he have time for it. For 3 days in a row at lunchtime the Iblis came to him for a decision in the guise of an old man in difficulty, and gave him no peace. But he calmly listened to him and spoke to him politely, and the Iblis lost any hope of angering the young man, after which, according to As-Sawi, the Prophet, the Prophet, the Prophet, the Prophet, the Prophet, and the Prophet,